Hi everyone, this is Sarah Rudolph with Vital Life Physical Therapy and Wellness in Longview, Texas. Today I would like to give you a few tips which will help you to reduce your stress response, otherwise known as your fight or flight reaction, and stimulate your rest and digest response, otherwise known as your parasympathetic nervous system. So we all know that when we get stressed, that fight or flight reaction starts to overtake in the body, and blood is sent to the muscles in order to be able to work faster. Our heart rate increases, and that's great for short-term situations like running away from a lion or getting yourself prepared for a test. But there's a problem when that stress response does not turn off. And unfortunately, many times in our modern day society, people are walking around with that stress response that is continuously turned on, and that leads to some serious health concerns. One of the reasons is because when our stress response is continually turned on, our rest and relax response or rest and digest response is suppressed, and so our digestion does not work very well, and so that can lead to absorption issues and then problems with elimination also. And so I wanted to just share with you a couple of tips that you can do which are really super simple that can help to stimulate your parasympathetic nervous system or your rest and digest response. And the first one actually has to do with posture. You may wonder why and how on earth posture has to do with your stress response. Well, talking about the parasympathetic nervous system, one of the big players in the rest and digest system is your vagus nerve. It's called the wandering nerve, and it exits the base of the skull where you have a hole called the foramen magnum, and then it comes down through the front of the neck, and then it actually innervates very important organs like your lungs, your heart, your digestive system, the liver, and then your elimination system or organs. And so what happens is when we are in a poor posture, like forward rounded shoulders and forward head posture, that hole at the base of your skull, which is where those very important nerves, blood vessels come out, actually gets compromised, because when your head moves forward in the forward position, it slides forward, and so it decreases the size of the hole that is available for all those very important structures, including the vagal nerve, to be able to come down into the neck and into the rest of the body. So immediately right up here, those systems are put under duress when you have this forward shouldered and forward head posture. So one very simple thing that you can do to already improve the ability of that vagus nerve to conduct its nerve responses to those all-important organs is to work on elevating your chest bone, dropping those shoulders, and keeping your chin tucked just a little bit for that normal elongated neck position, which then brings that foramen magnum back into great alignment where those very important structures can exit and come down into the neck. Something else that you can do is to just mobilize your shoulders, doing some shoulder circles like this. And that is going to help to reduce some of the tension in these neck muscles. Many times when we are stressed and carrying around stress with that fight or flight reaction, we have tensed up these muscles in the neck, the upper trapezius muscles here, and then many times also in the jaw. You may be a jaw clencher. And so all of this holding this tension in this anterior neck region and the jaw can again put a lot of stress and pressure and compression on that vagus nerve that you need to conduct those relaxing nerve impulses to the organs in order for them to work well. So some shoulder rolls and some neck stretches can work well to help to reduce tension through there. And then you can also give yourself some gentle massage down the front of the neck. Soothing touch like this is great for stimulating that parasympathetic nervous system or the rest and digest system. So just giving yourself some gentle massage down there, moving the larynx a little bit in the front up and down can really help to relax things and get the blood flowing. And then one more thing that you can do, which will help to stimulate that parasympathetic nervous system, is actually to do something as simple as humming. So when you go about your daily activities, driving down the road, maybe doing your housework, washing dishes, folding laundry, just closing your mouth and doing a little bit of humming immediately helps to relax all of the muscles in the lower jaw, facial area, and the neck area, and will help to actually stimulate that vagus nerve, which will then help to improve your digestion, your absorption of your nutrients, and then your elimination, as well as calm your heart rate down and have you do relaxed breathing. So those are some tips I wanted to share with you. We can all do with ways to help to decrease the amount of stress that we live with in our modern world. So I hope you have found those informative and helpful. And please feel free to reach out to me if you have more questions about how I can help you with this. At VitalLife Physical Therapy and Wellness, we do our best to treat the whole person, not just the physical aspects, but mental and emotional aspects that tie into chronic pain situations. So feel free to comment or reach out if you have questions.